I'm Susan Fairclough. I'm Therapeutic and Specialised Play and Youth Service Manager and Events Lead. So in a nutshell, I manage all the health play specialists and play leaders, and also with the youth service across Manchester University NHS Foundation Trust, which also is Royal Manchester Children's Hospital. It's Wythenshawe site, it's the Trafford site and North Manchester site. The play team provide developmental, therapeutic and specialised play for all our children and young people across the hospital for various abilities. It relieves boredom, it creates normality. Also with the therapeutic play, we try and make sure that the children and young people in the hospital have access to outside play, they have access to multi-sensory vision, they've got access to music, all the things that mean so much to them when they're in hospital. Now the specialised play is preparing children and young people for the procedures, the treatments and surgery. So that can be from anything from an MRI scan to having an NG tube passed or to a transplant, working with all the health professionals to make sure that we're all looking at the holistic care for the family. So not only do we work with children within the hospital, it's patients who are going to be coming in regarding pre-admission. It could be that they're actually anxious for coming into hospital because it's the fear of the known. It may be the fear of the unknown, but it could also be that unfortunately somewhere they've had a bad experience and that they're worried about coming back into the hospital setting again. We find a lot of children like to participate with what's going on. So when they've taken some blood and then they've taken the tourniquet off, which squeezes the top of the arm, they can hold that. So when they hold that, they give having a little job to do before the treatment's finished. There's lots of different variety of ways that we can do these things to help children and young people in hospital, and it's that process of keeping them included, giving them informed consent, making sure it's at their age and developmental level, because that's really key as well. Well, being in hospital at Christmas time, we do know we want to create as best patient experience as possible, because we know they should be at home and they're in the hospital. So what we want to do is create a nice environment. We do that through play in the wards and departments. We put on extra events. We make sure that there's some parties going on. We have brass bands that come in. We have orchestras who come in and dancers and entertainers. But I think what's really key is that we do like to provide this throughout the year for the patient experience, celebrating lots of different events and celebrations when they occur every month. I feel that at Christmas time, if we do get some donations of gifts for the patients, that's great, and we're really grateful for those. But if anyone can donate any money to our trust, to the hospital appeal, then that would be great, because we know that we use these gifts throughout the year. So not only do children benefit from them on Christmas Day, they benefit throughout the year on all the wards and departments, and that's really key, having facilities and provisions and materials for our patients throughout the year. Therapeutic and Specialised Play Service, we've got an outside rooftop area, which some call a little sensory garden, because we have some little plants out there too. But it's been there now for 14 years since we moved to the new Children's Hospital, and it is getting a bit tired, and it's been well loved. There's been so many activities and events that have gone on outside, sometimes with children on their own, maybe in isolation and they can't mix with other children. We've had group events, we've had our own little mini games where we've entertained lots of different staff from different wards have come along, and with the patients as well. Creates normality. It's great for exercise. Our physiotherapists can come up and use it with patients as well. And what's great about it also is that they're in the outside fresh air. They're in a hospital which is clinical. We try and make it as normal environment as possible, great patient experiences, but being outside is so key for a lot of these patients. We've had beds wheeled outside when we've had permission that we can take beds outside. The children who may be in wheelchairs can get out, because everybody can get outside. It's so accessible that we're able to use it for all different ages and abilities as well. So it does need a revamp, and we're so looking forward to a new beginning on the outside play area. The play appeal for the play area external is so important. We know it gets used so much, and any tiny donation, we will be really grateful. The big donations are fantastic, but any small donation will really benefit our patients in the hospital, so we'll be really grateful. Thank you so much.